In light of the new Warframe expansion called the Heart of Demos, I have decided that I have whipped up an awesome frame with an awesome loadout perfect for dealing with Infested. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are looking at the Warframe Saryn Prime. I guess you can say this is fighting fire with fire. Let's begin the video. Before this video starts, don't forget to like the video and subscribe and click on the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Hello everyone, tonight welcome to Nv Gaming. I'm your host Nv, and welcome to Warframe build/loadouts as always. My apologies for this one's gonna be a little bit laggy, so let's begin on with the video. So this is Saryn Prime. Start off with her abilities because I feel like doing the abilities first is better. Her passive, her status effects of infect upon enemies last 15% longer. Corrosive, this relieves a corrosive bubble attack that spreads. So if I hit the bubble on the body, it could spread to others. Then from there we have Mold, which creates a alternate copy that's self-detonate, but it also allows her to run faster. Finally, Toxic Slash. This infects her weapons with a toxical effect damage as a melee strike. Molta. Basically, it's a right area fest, at least poisonous Mars that can infect also things. So it's really unique. So mostly for, if you notice, a lot of these is drain and range, but it's like status effect. So the duration of them really needs to last long, as well as the damage itself. Going over her appearance, I really went really well with this appearance. I wanted it to be something dark and unique, and it really went very well. And finally, the Sandana. Moving on, and now for her loadout. So as always, I make my Warframes always a balance. So as you can see, we actually have these now maxed out actually, but you can really work well with this. As always, all of my frames, if it's a Prime version, you can use the normal version. You'll just have to make some modifications with the Forma. But if you want me to do a loadout of just their base versions, let me know in the comments down below and I'll see what I can do about that. But yeah, so Saryn is actually really good. We got some range, energy, duration, really high in strength, and an augment. On to the bow. As always, these are all just copies of her base colors. For the mod, I use the Infected Bow. This is just really good for dealing out some poison damage for an area of effect. And then we have the Pox. This is just also really good. High in multi-shot. Really good damage. And finally, this Blade Bow. Again, just for poison. Really good. And I really like these weapons. They really complement Saryn with all this toxicness that she does. And it's really good. Well, anyway, let's go send her out on a survival mission against the Infested. Alright, now in an Infested mission. So let's start off by giving some Pox. So, first of all, I just gotta... Alright. So let me set up the stage. You have Infected coming in. Start by placing some traps here. Since these darts have a smoke gap as a toxic field, it will deal damage to them as they pass through. Then from there, from a distance, you then start infested with pox. From there, with the gas, it will spread more and more to them, hurting them all to you. Perfect. Now for phase 2. Use the shift mode to molt around to get your distance, then deal damage. You can also apply this fuse in the secondary as well. So as you can see, it works really well when it comes to dealing heavy amounts of damage and infesting rage, as well as poisons and contamination to the enemy. Really well, and it works really great.
Attack us and we will counter.
Continuing forward, another thing is, by accessing the melee, you can also, if you are feeling a little bit close quarters right now, you can simply, and very much easily, just spread pox to new infected by just meleeing them. It's really good. Now with the duration, you won't have to worry about how long it's going to last. This is why I think Saryn is a really good Warframe against the Infested. She's just very good. She's fighting fire with fire. Just look at that. They're just melting. Seriously, it is clearly a masterpiece. One of the flaws about my Saryn build, and I know I normally don't label the flaws that well, is just the starting amount of energy that you get for her, so I'd strongly recommend you really fill her up with some energy before you engage a good farming for her. And always be careful of how much you're using. You don't want to run out. Just walk around and go. Now as you can see, we got like tons of infested, so I'm going to do a little bit of a molt to attract them. And then, fourth ability, and that's just going to spread. The more damage you can deal, the stronger the molts will be. Essentially, you can create an entire map filled with infestation. I recommend going up against a support one like that one, infesting him with the pox, so that way it can spread to others. And then, boom, by triggering it, it just keeps going, and growing. And it just works out really well, and it is perfect for when you're dealing damage.
I will consider what I've learned from the skirmish.
And I gotta say, that's what makes Saryn's build really good. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Hope this helps you in the heart of demos. This is NV Gaming